I'm Michael, and welcome to 7 o'clock news. America's Josh Christian and two other American skiers get first, second, and third in skiing slopestyle. Christian just barely made the Olympic team, but once he took the lead in the semifinals, everyone knew he was going for gold.
Where was he born?
Josh Christian was born December 20th, 1991 in Salt Lake City. Later, while he was young, moved to Park City, Utah.
What is training like for Josh?
Christian trains in New Zealand 6 days a week for about 3 hours a day. Although when his training ends, he normally stays late and comes to practice early to try new moves and perfect old ones.
What was his family like?
His parents were also big skiers, actually such big skiers, by the age of 4 he was already skiing. By 15, competing in competitions such as the Red Bull Rampage, the Dew Tour, and the X Games.
What was childhood like for him?
When Christian was 8 to 14, his parents would take him skiing all the time. He grew up skiing and it became his passion. Then, years later, it became his job. At around age 14, it became his dream to compete in the Olympics. In 2010, he was the top 20 best skiers under 18.
Are there any big problems he ran into?
There are 2 problems he ran into. First, he has been injured many times, and his father. While he was off training in New Zealand, his father passed away. Christian didn't cry over this, though. He said, "I'm going to make you proud, Dad." Now, after every race, he says, "I hope I made you proud." He has become a role model to all skiers. Now Liam is going to tell you about the weather.
Hey, I'm Liam McClinda, your favorite weatherman, and today I'm going to tell you about, guess what? Weather! So to start off, the temperature in Sochi is 8 degrees with a low of 3 degrees. We will be expecting hail all day today. The average temperature for Sochi in March, or the climate, is a high of 14 degrees and a low of 7 degrees. The weather this month might be ideal for the Olympics, but last year it just was not working out. For the Olympics, the temperature, it was up to 60 degrees. This temperature is enough to make water evaporate slowly, which will make it rain, which will cause weathering, which will lead to erosion and mess up the tracks. This erosion can cause sediment like rocks, dirt, and sand, obviously not sand in this case, to pile up so much that the pressure can make the dirt, rock, and sand into rock over millions of years, which is called sedimentary rock. If this piles up too much in a really long time, it will eventually form a landform. Now we're off to Maddox with news.
Today I'm talking about Sage Consenberg. He is a professional snowboarder. He was born in a little city in Utah on July 27, 1993. He's 5 feet tall and 7 inches. He's 20 years old and weighs 265 pounds.
Does Sage have any siblings?
Kira Consenberg, Blaze, and Jeremy.
Who is Sage's parents?
Carl Ann Consenberg and Steve Consenberg.
When did he start?
When he was 5 years old, he started with Blaze. Made his U.S. Open debut at the age of 12. At 16, he won slopestyle silver at the European X Games. Now Daelan for weather. Sports.
Slopestyle is one of the most difficult events in the Winter Olympics. Players have to increase their altitude on either a board or by using skis and perform difficult tricks to excite the judges. During the X Games, slopestyle was the most popular event, exciting the audience and making more common the next year and the next.
Isn't this dangerous?
It quite is. You have to land on rails and do different types of tricks while in the air, landing hard on the ice plateau.
How is slopestyle performed?
Slopestyle is performed on special trails and ski mountains. These plateaus are filled with various types of jumps.
Are there more obstacles than jumps and rails?
Well, similar to the rail, there is an obstacle nicknamed the box. The metal box is covered in slippery materials.
What's the range, mode, median, and mean?
Range is between the greatest number and the lowest number in a set. Mode is the number that mostly occurs during a mathematical situation. Median is the middle number in every set, and the mean is the average value in a set.
What's the range, mode, median, and mean for slopestyle?
The range from 24.75 and 93.50 equals a 78.50. The mode is at least 88. The median, also the middle number, is 81.25, and the mean is at least 71.10. Now here is Eli with snowboarding.
Hi, my name is Zi. Snowboards were invented in 1963 when Tom Sims in the 8th grade shop class made it out of plywood and named it the ski board. A fiberglass snowboard was created in 1979 and they continue to be improved every year. Snowboarding has become such a popular activity, it has become part of the Olympics. This year in the Winter Olympics in Sochi, Shaun White, an American snowboarder, didn't place in the top 3. Switzerland won gold, Japan won silver and bronze. White placed 4th because he fell twice, and this was the first time America hasn't seen a medal in snowboarding. The scores were Switzerland 94.75, Japan 93.50, Japan 92.25, US 90.25, and Switzerland 88.50. We have calculated a range, which is the difference between the largest and the smallest number, and it is 7.50. We have calculated mean, which is the average of the top 6 scores, which is 90.7. This has been our CBC News. Join us next week for 7 o'clock news.